Hey everybody, technical difficulties. I just tried again, but now I'm back. Welcome. It's Thursday, February 9th, 2017, and it's time for my weekly chat at SEOPA to Seize Your Passion. I'm going to talk about dealing with doubt and fear in decision making. And first off, I want to let you know today's a fantastic day because today's my birthday. So I'm celebrating. I'm going to go out for a lunch with my wife and a bunch of my friends. I'm excited about that and having a party this weekend to celebrate my birthday. So February 9th is a fantastic day. Thank you. I'm glad, happy to, last week the SEOPA chat was on my wedding anniversary, my 15th wedding anniversary. Now today's my birthday. So glad to have you here. And my name is Bobby Umar. I'm a four-time TEDx speaker, one of Inc. magazine's top 100 leadership speakers, and recently named one of the top 7 networking gurus to follow on Twitter. And I share weekly with SEOPA how to seize your passion. We cover topics dealing with passion, entrepreneurship, and leadership and development. And so that's why the topics today. I hope you will enjoy this. And certainly bring your questions. You can comment below. Let me know where you're from. I'm from Toronto, Canada, home of the Raptors, home of the Blue Jays. You can comment below. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know where you're from. Are you from the United States, Europe, Australia? Where are you guys from? I want to know where you're from. And then share this on Twitter, share this on Facebook. Let's bring people to part of the conversation as I go through this. And if you want to share the love, the hearts, by all means, tap, double tap, triple tap. We love that. Hearts are great. Let's get to the first thing. So dealing with doubt and fear in decision making, that's probably the biggest culprit that people have when it comes to their decision making. Now, whether you're trying to make a decision to leave your job and start a career path that's aligned with your passion, whether you're fearful or doubtful about starting to do, like for me personally, I'm working on trying to lose weight and eat better and things like that. And starting it was actually, there was a bit of doubt, can I do it? I was fearful, will I be successful? It's normal. It's a human thing. So the first thing I want to talk about, I have 5 things to share today, but the first thing I want to talk about is doubt versus fear. They're different, but they're similar. So fear is being afraid or being uncertain or unsure that you fear. There's a fear of failure. There's a fear of being vulnerable. There's a fear of putting yourself out there. There's a fear of doing something that's overwhelming you, doing something that's the fear of the unknown. There's a lot of fears involved. And then doubt is different. And I'm going to say this right now. Doubt is worse than fear because fear at least can motivate you. If you're fearful, you might say, you know what? I need to overcome my fears. Let me just do this. Fear can be a driving force and mentally fueling you in your motivation to let's say as an entrepreneur, I fear for not making enough money, so I hustle out there, and because of that fear, I'm hustling like crazy to make money. I'm pounding the pavement. That helps you. Doubt cannot motivate you. There's no motivation in doubt, and that's why doubt is actually hard. Doubt is actually part of fear. Doubt is where, absolutely, no, doubt and fear are definitely related. Fear can create doubt, but doubt on its own is much more difficult because there's no way it can motivate you. Fear can still motivate you. So doubt, you doubt yourself, you doubt your abilities, you doubt your progress, you doubt your success, you doubt everything about doing any sort of project. Now I'm going to talk about how to manage those. You can get around them, but it's important to understand the difference between doubt and fear. Okay, but they are 2 key things that stop us from decision making. Now, second thing to talk about is how to overcome doubt. So the best way to overcome doubt, because again, doubt is the biggest obstacle for moving you forward in any aspect of your life, and anything you're trying to seize your passion, any decision you want to make. Well, no, I wouldn't say you nip the fear in the bud. I would say you manage the fear, right? Because fear is actually there's good things about fear. Doubt and fear have good quality because they show that you care. They show that you care about yourself. They show that you care about having success. They show that you have a vested interest. But again, if you manage those things, you'll be able to find a way to put together a plan. So how to overcome doubt? Well, the best way to overcome doubt is to use your support network. So you need to talk to people. Doubt cannot be overcome by yourself. Let me make that very clear. You have to talk to people. So talk to your partner, talk to your close friends, your 2-3 best friends, and ask them, tell them about your doubts. Share your doubts openly and with heart and say, here's what my doubts are, and have them talk to you to say, here's why the doubts don't make sense, and here's what I think, and you can do it, and with that support group, they will actually provide logic, rationale, emotional support. They'll provide enthusiasm and motivation, accountability. So the best way to overcome your doubt is to just talk to people in your close support group network. That's the best thing you can do. How to overcome fear? Well, the best way to overcome fear is to embrace it and then set a vision and plan that acknowledges the fact that that fear is going to happen. So fear is normal, fear is natural. So if you can just think about the fear and what they are, and then think about the vision and plan. So here's my plan. My plan for my weight loss is to lose 20 pounds by such and such date. And when I think of that, I have that plan, and when the fears may be there, but having the plan and having the vision of what it's going to feel like, what it's going to look like, how it's going to go, is going to make me feel great. Fear definitely is driven by emotions, and doubt certainly will drive part of the fear. Like we said before, fear comes from fear of the unknown. So that unknown uncertainty is definitely part of the doubt piece. Absolutely. So being able to overcome fear by having a vision and plan is going to actually take you in a much further chance of actually being overcoming that fear, and also use that fear to drive you and motivate you, because you know what those fears are, and you don't want to keep feeling them all the time, so you want them to go down. You want to minimize them. Now, fear shouldn't go to zero. There's always fear. I've been a professional speaker for many years, and every time I speak, there's butterflies in my stomach, but that's okay because it means that I care. It means I have a vested interest. If you have absolutely no fear, no butterflies, that means you become cocky and arrogant, and probably something's going to go wrong, or you're not going to connect authentically with your audience. So that's the first three things. So the first thing is make sure you know what doubt versus fear, the differences are. Number 2, overcome doubt by using a support group. Number 3, overcome fear by having a vision and plan. The fourth thing to do when it comes to dealing with both doubt and fear is to think of the emotion and logic. So a combination of both emotions and logic. So fear, the emotion behind it, how does it make you feel? Doubt, the emotion behind it, how does it make you feel? Then also talk about logic. Is the fear logical? Is it rational? And if not, what part is rational, what part is not rational? How can you overcome it? Is the doubt logical or rational? What isn't? How can you overcome it? By combining both emotion and logic, as you analyze doubt and fear, you will find that the doubt and fear will dissipate, and you'll be able to be more likely to come up with a plan to overcome those things when you make those difficult decisions. And we've all made difficult decisions. My decision to become an entrepreneur was a difficult one. My decision to marry my wife, who's Caucasian, and my parents are really, family was kind of against it. That was a big decision. There was a lot of fear and doubt there. My decision to share openly my struggles with diabetes and weight loss and binge eating, I was very fearful and doubtful. But I can tell you that by thinking of the emotion and logic of what was going on, I could see that I'd be able to overcome it and be able to make those decisions by overcoming that. And then the fifth thing that's important for dealing with doubt and fear is really you have to plan or navigate or manage with fear and doubt in mind. So you have to actually, in your plans, whatever you're doing, losing weight, starting a job, starting a passion project, whatever it is, you need to plan and manage the fear and doubt that's going to happen. It's got to be part of your plan. And when you do that, what you're doing is you're empowering yourself, and you're basically disempowering fear and doubt, which is awesome. That's what you want to do. Okay? So, and I'll give you a perfect example for my weight loss plan. One of the things, what's the worst case scenario and what's the best case scenario? In terms of what? In terms of the planning, or the worst case scenario for the fear, the doubt and fear being part of your decision making? If we were talking about decision making, if fear and doubt, the best case scenario for thinking about doubt and fear decision making is that you will make it part of your plan. You'll navigate it better. The difficult challenge, of course, it's going to stall you. It's going to hold you back. It's my birthday today. I will visit myself on my birthday next year and realize, you know what? I've done nothing. I haven't moved forward. In fact, I've moved backwards because I haven't overcome or dealt with the doubt and fear that's in there. And then finally, again, you got to plan for it. So you navigate the fear and doubt and make it part of your plan because you have to learn how to manage your doubts, manage your fears. So I manage my doubts in terms of my eating. I manage my fears in terms of my sharing it out there. But it's part of my plan. And I'll give you a really, really personal take. Binge eating is something that I do, and I often have trouble with it. And I tried to eliminate, but now I realize, you know what? I need to manage it. It's gonna happen regardless. It's gonna happen, and usually what happens when I binge eat, I will then for another 2 weeks just eat poorly. But now, since part of my plan, because I've embraced and accepted the fact that I may binge eat, usually when I go to my mom's because her food's so great, I'll pig out, which is crazy. But because I'm aware of that, I'm now managing that doubt and fear I have of having that binge show up, and I'm going to manage it better and have a better plan. So for my birthday, I'm going to treat myself because they say treat yourself, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to eat well. But I'm going to have a plan. I have a plan already for Monday in terms of what I'm going to do, and that's going to help me in the long run. So so the 5 things we talked about in terms of dealing with doubt and fear with decision making, understanding how doubt and fear are different. Fear is fear of many different aspects. It can motivate you. Doubt is uncertainty, which cannot motivate you, but you can overcome doubt. Number 2, you can overcome doubt with a support group and talking about it. Number 3, you can overcome fear with a vision and plan. Number 4, think of the logic and emotion behind fear and doubt to help you disempower them, and then also plan with fear and doubt in mind when you manage or navigate your project. So hope you found that helpful. You can check out all the videos on seopa.com/stream. If you have any questions or future topics, just comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. Comment on the page. You can find me at rayallen.com or at Rayhan Bobby on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, you name it. All right? So, and I'll be here every week on Thursdays, 11:45 a.m. I can't wait to help you guys out. Wish you guys all the best. Have an amazing day. I'm off to go celebrate some birthday lunch love. See you later. Bye.